Today I'm going to be talking about the Fibre phone adapter for Virgin Media. Now I received this in the post and it is compatible with only hubs 3, 4 and 5 from Virgin Media. And they send out this adapter because the old copper phone lines are going to be discontinued in the future. So no more of those phones, and we're moving on to digital or optical, and that is voice over IP or VoIP. So opening the package, they have sent the small adapter which has an RJ11 on the one side, and on the other side is a sort of ADSL plug for the other routers or modems that communicate with it. So that's the small adapter. As you can see, it's got all the instructions on what it is, things to know, preparing for the switchover and all of that. Some people will be contacted by Virgin Media. BT and all the other phone providers and ISPs are also doing this, so it's not just Virgin Media. And there's a clear guide on the back on what needs to be done. So basically the plug will not be in the wall anymore coming from the copper cables. It will move to the router, and if you don't have the correct routers, then you need to contact them and then provide details, and they will send you a new router which a technician will fit for you and everything. So it's all ready for this upgrade. Now here is my hub or router, and this is the 4, as you can see on the image, and in the middle there are the 2 grey plugs where this connector will plug in, and then a cable will run from that to the phone. Now the phone is a wireless phone, so the connecting base just has the plug from the wall, which now comes from the router, as you can see here. So I will be unplugging it from the wall and plugging it into the router, and that will go into the phone. If you have other phones which run on cable, then you have to contact Virgin Media or your ISP, and they will have to provide other lines and sort things out. Now you can have backup lines put in as well. You need to speak to them about it. And if you have any emergency care lines that run off your lines, you need to speak to the emergency care people who have those offerings for you and sort that out. The only thing is, if the power drops, the phone will not work, and neither will the router. But if you have a backup phone line, they will provide you with a small box which has a battery backup and a SIM card, which will then be able to phone emergency numbers. So you can look at extension cables as well. I'm going to have to move the phone upstairs to where the router is, or I could run a really long cable all the way down back again from the router, but I'm going to just move the phone upstairs next to the router, which is easier. So that's it. So once I get the changeover date, they will send out emails and communication with that as well. You plug it in and it does it all for you. If there's any issues, there's obviously helplines and everything to contact. But that's what's going to be happening. So if you guys have got bookings or have done this already, comment below and let us know how it went and what it's like. Apparently the quality is much better, so we'll see. Cheers.